Hello everyone, this is Magdalene. So I'd like to talk to you about what feels like the more difficult challenges that may be brought on to you with the Kundalini. Excuse me, it's a bit difficult. So I think for me at the moment my challenge or my next teaching in my Kundalini path is about unconditional love. So for a while now I've been working on this. As you can probably tell from my face, it's not it's not the easiest thing to do. It's something that may be painful or not, depending on how the ego reacts to this whole thing. I've been given teachings that I think the more my ego resists, the more difficult the teachings are going to be for me in that area. So it's like that even forces me to really surrender to that even more, because I know that otherwise I'll be suffering probably even more. So yes, so when I said I've been given teachings, it was actually more in a dream that this teaching came to me, that depending on my reaction, on the way I react, the teachings will be different then, maybe easier or harder. So how to reach unconditional love? That's something very new for me. It's not something I've really thought of before. Maybe I should have. Maybe it's my time to start thinking about this a bit more. Sometimes I just need to cry. I will say, if you go through suffering, sometimes you don't have you have the choice, but it just helps very much if you get the emotion out of your system rather than letting it eat you, because it really feels like it's just eating you inside. So sometimes, yes, I need to cry. Then I'm reaching a space where I'm a bit more calm. It's already getting easier after I've cried it out of my system. This pain, this anger, this resistance. And then what I typically try to do, it comes from inside. I imagine I am just love. I imagine I am radiating love from inside, and I am radiating unconditional love, whatever the person does, whatever the circumstances. I just choose to forgive and to be this beam of love, I suppose. Maybe that sounds very egoistical, but that's what seems to work, to actually physically push it out of you, like this love. And typically then I'm starting to feel better. So yes, that's what I've been doing. Sometimes I need to breathe also to calm down before I do that. The mantra here again, I suppose, has been helpful to keep the ego into check. The difficulty is that it seems to be something I need to exercise constantly. That's what can be frustrating at times. It's like I wake up at night, I have this big pain. So I go through this process I've just explained, and then I'm feeling better. I'm able to sleep again. And I wake up in the morning and the pain is like if I hadn't done anything at all during the night, the pain is here, it's present again. So I have to do the process again, take the time. So I don't know, maybe it's exercising, maybe it's because I've been living in a certain way of my life, that of course it's going to take a bit of time to readapt. But yeah, that's been my experience with this at the moment. Thank you, everybody.